What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Excuse me for my voice, I've been recording all day. There's tons of information coming out and I'm so excited to share all of this with you guys. But one of the coolest things that I just was reading through on Wowhead are these quality of life skill books coming for phase 2 of Season of Discovery. Yes, every single class is getting these quality of life skill books. They're not runes, so they don't take up a rune slot, but they change some nice quality of life features for every class. So without further ado, guys, let's dive in. Okay, so let's read this tiny blue post right above them. It says, Season of Discovery Phase 2 will also have new skill books added as part of a 5-player dungeon drop from various creatures. So these aren't going to drop in the raid, they're going to drop in dungeons, which is really important to know. These quality of life improvements will not take a rune slot and help to address things such as short aura durations for paladin blessings, totem control for shamans, or even as part of a manipulating combo points for rogues and the target these are on, and more. Okay, so that's awesome. So these aren't taking up rune slots. They are strictly quality of life skill books. So let's dive in a little bit further. For druids, we have Deeper Wilds. It decreases the mana cost of Mark of the Wild by 50% and increases its duration by 50% as well. So that's nice. It's going to be basically make Mark of the Wild pretty much cost almost nothing to cast. And I mean, not nothing, but you know, in this version of WoW, buffing takes your entire mana bar when you're buffing an entire raid. And increasing its duration by 50% is really nice as well. Druids are getting Revive, brings a dead player back to life with 15% of their health and mana, cannot be used when in combat. So druids are getting a normal res, which is great because it was the only thing keeping them from being like a true healer, right? So now druids have a res that is amazing. Everbloom. Your rejuvenation and regrowth spells can now be active on targets affected by another druid's rejuvenation or regrowth. That is really, really nice. And for hunters, we get Aspect of the Viper. The hunter takes on Aspect of the Viper, causing your ranged and melee auto attacks to regenerate mana, but reducing your total damage done by 10%. In addition, you gain 10% of your maximum mana every 3 seconds. So hunters are basically getting Aspect of the Viper, and it's not a rune. I thought it was a rune because it's on the rune page, but it's not. It's a skill book, so this will not take up a rune slot, so it makes a lot more sense to me now. Mages are getting Expanded Intellect, decrease the mana cost of Arcane Intellect by 50% and increase its duration by 50%. Paladins are getting Enhanced Blessings. Increase the duration of your Blessing of Might, Wisdom, Salvation, Sanctuary, Light, and Kings by 100% and reduce their mana cost by 50%. So that's going to be really nice. We have some priest ones. Increased Fortitude, decrease the mana cost of Power Word Fortitude by 50% and increase its duration by 50%. Priests are getting Shadow Fiend again, so this was on the rune page. It's not a rune, it's a skill book, so it will not take up a rune slot. Creates a Shadowy Fiend to attack the target. Caster receives 5% mana when the Shadow Fiend attacks and it lasts 15 seconds. That's really nice. We're getting Rogues are getting Redirect. Removes all of your existing combo points from your target and stores them for up to 15 seconds. These stored combo points will be transferred to the next non-player enemy you hit with a melee or ranged ability. So that's really nice as well. So basically making it so that rogues can actually, let's say you have 4 or 5 combo points, and the mob is literally about to die, you can transfer those to the next mob that you're fighting. So that's just a really nice quality of life thing right there. And then for shamans, we have Totemic Projection. Relocates your active totems to the specified location. Warlocks are getting pet AoE damage avoidance, which is really nice. Portal of Summoning begins a ritual that creates a summoning portal. The summoning portal can be used by 2 party or raid members to summon a targeted party or raid member. The ritual portal requires the caster and 2 additional party or raid members to complete. In order to participate, all players must be out of combat and right-click the portal and not move until the ritual is complete. So Warlock, basically a summoning stone. That is huge. That is like, wow, that's amazing. Because you know what? Having to blow through 9 soul shards trying to summon your raid is like, it gets old really quick. So being able to have a summoning stone is actually super nice. And I think it's a really, really nice quality of life improvement. We have Soul Harvesting. You have a chance every time you drain soul deals damage to gain an additional soul shard. This chance rises each time you do not gain a soul shard. So that's really nice as well. Warriors are getting Commanding Shout. The Warrior Shout's increasing stamina of all party and raid members within 30 yards by 2. So we got some really, really nice quality of life improvements for all classes. It's good to know that these are not going to take up rune slots. I'm really, really excited about that. And I think Blizzard is just doing an absolutely fantastic job with Phase 2 so far. Everything that I've seen, everything that I've read, it just seems like they're listening to the player base like they never have before. Like, they've listened before, but nothing like they are literally hearing everyone's complaints down to the minor things, and really, really taking it home and thinking about it and then implementing it if it's a good idea. And I feel like Assad is in such a good spot right now going into Phase 2. It almost feels too good to be true, right? Like, that we actually have this and they actually are implementing these things and making these changes. Like, it feels really, really good. And I just want to say that they're doing a fantastic job. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think they're doing a great job? Are you happy with these quality of life improvements? I am, but I'd like to know what you guys think. Let's get into some conversations. But if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. It really does help me out a lot. And subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next time I post a video. And if you want to hang out with me live, I do stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/hammerdance. I'll drop a link to that in the description below this video. And if you guys want to join an awesome community Discord full of like-minded people who all enjoy geeking out over Classic WoW and Season of Discovery in particular, I'll drop a link to my Discord in the description as well. We will welcome you with open arms. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching and listening in. I'll see you all in